Brad here, driving to a historic California river town to dig in some flood layers for artifacts. So a quick synopsis of river towns in California. Hold on, let me turn down Bono. Not that I listen to fucking Bono, it's just a mix. Anyway, so California river towns were settled at the head of navigation for big rivers, the closest they could get to the mining districts to drop off supplies. So these were like huge supply towns full of all kinds of stuff, including bottles. And what's crazy is, like, early on in the 1850s and 60s, these rivers would flood, and they didn't have levees, and they hadn't built up the towns yet. And eventually they realized, oh shit, we gotta raise the level of the streets and the buildings and the towns so that to protect against flooding. So as they did that, these layers would form of bottles, you know, 1850s, 1860s, 1870s, and they're all in kind of like sequential order going down as they raised the grade, as floods happened and deposited silt in these places. So we're going to a lot where there's these flood layers. I'm eating some lunch right now to try to prepare and get some energy. And I'm driving too. Two things at once, I tell you. I gotta get rid of this avocado pit somehow. Only feathers in water, right? You didn't see that. All right, let's go. Let's go dig. Let's talk about layers, baby. Let's talk about you and me. And this. These are, this is some of the construction fill. So these layers, this would be like the top jumbled soil that's disturbed in here. So these don't really count. This is modern. This soil has kind of been mixed up by all the equipment when they demoed the building that was here. So it's kind of sandy and jumbled. There's no stratification or layering to it. So that's how you can tell this is just irrelevant. So let's get deeper than that. You see right here is the fill bullshit, and then here's an ash layer. So back then buildings were heated by like oil burning lamps and fire, so they always burned down. So there's all these ash layers usually mixed with the flood layers, so destruction by water and fire. So here's the top of an 1850s sauce bottle. This came from the layer below the fire layer. And so here's like probably 1860s, 1870s fire. And then here's the flood in the 1850s before they built the levees. And here's like a champagne bottle encased in there, a piece of one anyway. So that's an encased piece of dirt. 170 years. Chunkifying in there. These old river towns were gateways to the mines, the mining districts. Sometimes you had miners that would bring down gold-bearing ore and sit here and at the saloon and chip it open and see if there's any gold inside of it, just for fun. Whoa, is there any gold inside of that? I'd have to chip it open. Whoa, let's do that. Let's do it. Don't see any gold veins. This is what they were doing right here. I'm using the pick. Hey. Gold mining, hard rock mining. Okay, nope, no gold. What do we have here? It's a button from an old miner's shirt. Porcelain button. Maybe ate a nice steak dinner for the first time in a while, and he popped his button off of his shirt. Boink! Boom. Look what just fell out of the layer. It's a belt buckle. That's cool, the belt. So that when his pants popped, or his shirt popped, so did his belt. They're like, poing, after that steak dinner. Wow, look at that little thing. It's probably exactly how it was, frozen in time when they threw it away. This little part just swung out and never went back. This part broke. Okay, so we're under some columns underneath the street now. We got Krusty the Clown with a brand new haircut. Describe your theory, Krusty.
No, in the 1850s, we would have been in front of some multi-story structures, wooden structures before they had the brick structures. This is basically under what would have been like a wooden sidewalk. So people were walking in the buildings or walking on the sidewalk.
Nice and shallow layer. It's underneath every single one of these little compartments. There appears to be some shallow glass and bone. We're gonna see what we can find. La la la. I have a theory. There's lots of bone in here.
Yeah.
And since there was like a saloon and restaurant in this building,
yeah,
I bet they were sitting on the porch eating and throwing the bones out into the dip, you know, under the sidewalk.
Yeah.
All right, in situ, you know what else they were doing underneath this sidewalk and on the streets? The kids were playing marbles. Oh man, that's a good marble. Holy shit! Oh, that's a valuable one. Oh, yar! We got our treasure for the day. Oh,
Alright,
that's a really, really good German onion skin style of marble. It's glass. This helicopter won't shut the fuck up. And wow, yeah, shoot him already. Fucking. And that is amazing. I mean, the patterns and colors in that's an exceptional marble from the 1850s or 60s. So this was underneath the sidewalk here. The kids were playing on the sidewalk, playing marbles, and they lost this marble below the wood of the planked sidewalk. Unbelievable. Holy shit, there's more! Looks like some kid lost his little sack of marbles here. These are German Chinas. Oh yeah, that's a flower one. That's a fucking nice one too.
These are all probably 60s, 50s, or 60s marbles.
These are 1850s or 60s, early. That's another actually like a good marble. Holy fuck!
I'll see if this one will go.
There's another one coming out of the layer. Here we go. There's the kid losing his marbles under the sidewall. There's two. Oh my god.
There's another one.
Oh my god. Oh, that's a good one too. Oh shit. There's more. We found our marbles. You want to get it and I'll film it? We found them. All is not lost. Oh, these are fucking killer, dude. These are the German Chinas with the lines and the flowers, and these are better marbles, dude. Oh, let's do the marble dance.
That's right.
Hi, marbles. Yeah.
Check it out.
Ooh, it's like a miniature planet. Oh, you're tripping me out, man. Whoa. It's like that's the planet and you're the universe. Whoa, smoke some more weed. Whoa. Well, that marble's going around, just Does the onion skin orbit around the German China, or does the German China orbit around the onion skin? Chuck redeemed himself because he wasn't really finding much, and then he's like, let me just use my own intuition. And then he went underneath this sidewalk and found this weirdo layer, super shallow.
This is good, it's a high traffic spot.
Got a bunch of people with no hobby destroying shit for no reason. Whoa, they're all white people from rich families. Jeez, I guess they know about the struggle. There's the cops. Get them, they don't have a hobby. Give them a hobby. That's what they need. They need something to do. Oh boy. Got it on video. How's it going, man? I think those people need a job. Cayenne pepper? Oh man. All right, back to something productive. What do you think, Chucko?
Welcome to Crazy Town.
We have a, oh my God, broken Valparaiso, Chile.
Chili verde.
Chile, this is a hot tamale right here. So Valparaiso, Chile was one of the supply stopping points on the way around Cape Horn from the eastern United States. So when people were coming out here during the gold rush, they would stop in Chile and resupply. So there was a soda water dude named Taylor who had a really good idea to supply soda water out of that city on the voyage up, the long ship voyage up around the Horn. So yeah, Valparaiso, Chile. That's some gold rush California history right there. So this bottle came all the way from Chile.
And Matt, one thing I'd like to tell all of our listeners, all our watchers, is that shovel lives matter. Especially when you got BLM trash defense 20 feet away from you.
Yeah, bottle lives matter, man. Seriously. Bottle diggin lives matter. Yeah. So. Well, it's just getting louder out here. But you know, it takes a little bit of tension to start finding good stuff. You ever notice that? It just takes a little bit of, like, some kind of intensity in the air, and then you find good shit.
You never find anything until all this shit started.
Exactly. Hey, Chuck.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want to stage a protest with me?
What are we protesting?
Bottle lives matter, and we need more bottles.
Lives
Bottle lives matter. Destroy something. Yeah. Destroy something. But for a purpose, actually, which
black
I guess.
Bottles, black glass matters.
Stop it.
Blue
cobalt sodas matter.
Even Slickers matter.
Even slick bottles. Yeah, destroy something. Oh yeah, do it. I just pulled this out of there. Look at that good thing. Holy shit. What kind of color is that? What the funk? Dude, we're marbling out. Get to work, fucker. Stop looking at my marbles, bitch. We're going under the street, baby. We got a Victorian mourning button, but this one is really cool. It's rubber, And it says on the back, let's see if I can try to read it here. Novelty Rubber Company, Goodyear's patent, 1851, New York. Looks plastic, is light like plastic, not plastic.
What's the earliest form of plastic?
It's vulcanite, and then it's bakelite after that. They made the bakelite, the old telephones and all that shit with records, cylinders, that was bakelite. But in the 19th century, it was vulcanite, which I think is just vulcanized rubber. Yeah.
Hard rubber.
We also have some BLM artifacts. We have some contemporary artifacts and some 170-year-old artifacts.
You gotta watch those characters, they can still access this from right there.
Yeah.
They got a couple of them right there.
Oh yeah. Shit. Hey Chuck.
Yeah.
You can ring my bell, my bell, ring a ding a ding. Dinner is served.
Copper? Apparently.
Copper bell.
Alright.
That's a hella bell right there. That might be cool, cleaned up. Yeah.
They're usually pretty trashed. They're usually thin.
Well, I can see the copper showing right there when I hit it.
If it was really thick copper and had something
Yeah.
inscribed on it.
Yeah, these sometimes have inscriptions, right?
Yeah.
Cool. That goes in the bucket of Chuck It. Are you saying after all this ding dong dang time, you finally got a bottle?
Got a bottle today. That's a good one.
You can get skunked.
You can see the imprint right there. I just popped it out of the ash right there.
He popped it out.
Looks like a
What
multi-sided.
the hell is that, a Rumsford? It's too old for that kind of shit.
For Rumsfeld.
Rumsfeld. Donald
Six-sided.
Rumsfeld.
Oh, it's ancient. Look at the base on that.
Shit.
Oh,
Funk.
come on, baby, say something.
That's a puff. It's a perfume, but it's
got
green.
writing.
Oh,
Green.
shit balls.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is Chuck's day to shine.
That's a good way.
Holy. Here, I'll wipe it off because you got his
I
dumb
got my
gloves on.
Yeah.
Farnia. It's a Farnia, but it's a
Farnia
green
cologne.
one.
Green
Holy.
one.
Oh,
Oh, it's a beauty.
holy bottle lives matter. Oh, my God. Wow, that is just
Nice.
killer.
That's awesome.
What a killer. You know what?
There's all kinds of glass in there, too.
What a freaking color. Let's try to get it up to the light here. In helicopter. Oh, wow, look at that pontiled bottle. Oh, 18, that is 50s all the
50,
way,
yeah.
bitch.
Yeah. Is that a open bottle? Yeah.
It's a Farnia. He was a contentious cologne perfumer guy. And France.
Francais, vive la France. Oh,
You frog.
I'm having dinner in Jacques' box tonight.
Do you have something to poop on?
Oh,
Is
grey
it
poop
colored
on.
gray?
Wee wee. And then I'm going to take a big wee wee after I have a few fragments of champagne. Ooh la la. Oh, it's gorgeous.
That's awesome. That's a beautiful, beautiful green bottle. Oh, the
insane.
color.
Insanely nice. That's some bucks.
That's some sex. Right in my pants.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice
God
layer
damn.
right there. Okay.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, get that to the coach, eh?
Yeah, I'm gonna put that.
Simone, essay.
All right, here I am. What do you want?
Boy, that was such a fun day.
Yeah, it's fun
Such
to-
a marbly day.
Yeah.
That I think we're gonna have to make it rain.
What?
Hey, there you go.
Pennies all over the place. You kind of screwed that up a bit.
Yeah.
Pennies everywhere.
How can you screw up dumping a bag of pennies over your head?
All right, don't forget your glasses. Okay. We're out of here. On to the next big stuff.
Yeah, that's money. Huh, that's what we can do. That's right. Throw money away. We're G-Funk All-Stars
They all
with
get
really,
full-
really shitty cars. How's your Ford Focus?
It's an Echo.
Echo.
It's not a bad
Echo.
car.
What? What?
In spite of what you might say, it's not a piece of shit. Shit.
I beg to differ.
And the horse you rode in on. A Honda.
So here's a little marble education for you. First up, we have a grouping of German picture chinas displaying floral designs. These date to the early 1850s and are very desirable to collectors. Next up, we have a Leighton blue transitional glass marble, which is one of the earliest blown glass marbles from Germany. And finally, the highlight. Also made in Germany in the 1850s, this is what collectors call an end-of-day cloud with oxblood. Oxblood refers to the rich crimson colors throughout the piece. And end of day means that this was made by a glassblower who was working in the evening or weekends on his own time, trying to experiment with new methods and perfect his craft. Sometimes these glassblowers would make them for their own homes, as decorations, as presents for their kids and loved ones, or as merchandise to sell at the Sunday market for some extra cash.